Hey there, makeup lovers. So today I have this awesome look that I really love. I love teal. It's one of my favorite colors. I usually like to pair it with a deep red. Today I decided to pair it with a dark brown, chocolatey brown lip and this, I don't know, fuchsia eyebrow. Yeah, anyhow, if you'd like to see how to achieve this awesome teal look on yourself, keep watching. Alright, here are the products I used. Of course, you can use anything you have. This is Rimmel's Undercover Shadow Primer called Exaggerate. It's a new primer that I am using, and also from Rimmel, there's Scandaleyes eyeshadow pencil. Yeah, and this pigment from the Thebodyneeds in it's called Nude. Just your simple matte nude. Okay, so I used the Bhcosmetics 120 palette second edition. That's a mouthful. And that blue right there, it's one of the warm toned blues. And just down, a few colors down in the same row is that shimmery warm toned aqua blue as well that I also used. Okay, from the Kat Von D Chrysalis palette, I used Hybrid Moments, which is like the darkest shade on that palette. It's like a black blue. And Lucid, which is a matte, highlighting shade. Okay, here are the brushes I used, only 5 this time, and I listed them out for you so you can see which ones they are. Listed them in order so you know. Yeah, oh, and also from MAC, this is their transparent teal reflex. This is a TBN sample, which is the Thebodyneeds. You can get samples from them. Okay, and for lips, I used a lipstick from Black Radiance and a pencil from Wet n Wild. And this is what I use for my eyebrows. It's the Milani, the matte lip color from Milani. And also from Bhcosmetics, I use this warm tone purple eyeshadow. Okay, let's get started here. So you're just gonna prime your eye, of course. I only used primer this time, I didn't use any concealer. Pat that primer down, as usual. Make sure it's all even, and with this primer you have to wait for it to dry, like for a minute. Okay, now with the shade Nude, or with your nude shade, start with a blending brush and just lightly apply the color and blend it little by little. This will go all over the crease, so windshield motions and circular motions to blend and to make it nice and even. It'll be the foundation for every other color that will go on top, but it will also peek through, so you want it to be nice and diffused. So blend as much as you need to make it look nice and soft and even so there's no harsh lines. Okay, now with a pencil brush, we're starting with the first blue shade from Bhcosmetics, and I'm applying it to the crease, slowly working my way in, back and forth, and I'm also going to be blending it out with the pencil brush. You can switch to a blending brush to blend it, but I do it this way sometimes. I just blend with the pencil brush. I don't know, everybody has a preference. So you can totally just apply the color and then blend it with a different brush, or you can do it the way I'm doing it here. And I'm bringing it down a little bit and up. So I'm creating the base for the main color that I'm gonna want for this look. Again, back and forth, up and down, circular motions. Make it nice and smooth and apply more as needed. Of course, you wanna make it nice and saturated. Okay, so now I'm taking the blending brush from the nude shade without any pigment and just blending it out a little bit. Which, there we go, see? Just to make it softer And now I'm applying some nude to intensify the nude shade. Okay, next I am blending again. Blending that blue and applying a little more. And blending it. So I want it to be intense. And yeah. So we just blend back and forth. Okay, now I'm going into the darker blue shade from the Kat Von D palette. And I'm starting at the outer corner, lightly applying it because this is very pigmented, and then working the color towards the inside. So light and short strokes work for this. You don't want to spread the color too much. You want it to be in a certain exact area, so you can't really just spread it out. And to achieve that, you just lightly apply it and blend it. Just slowly spread it. Hold your brush from closer to the end than to the top. It'll apply less pressure that way and it'll be easier to control. And I applied a little bit more. And that's what you do, you just apply a little bit more and blend it. Okay, now I'm blending it out. Blending those edges out again with a little bit of the nude, adding more of the nude. I don't want that color to disappear because I do want it to stand out. That's why I did that. And then I am applying the highlighting color from the Kat Von D palette and just blending it with that fluffy brush. Okay, now for the main star, this is the Rimmel eyeshadow pencil, and Blamed Blue is the name of this pencil, and that is going to go everywhere except on the crease. So only on the mobile lid, the part of the lid that actually moves. Okay, so yeah, you cover it, saturate it nice, like really well. You want it to be very, very intense. And I'm blending it out, just the edges, because with a pencil you will get harsh lines, so just soften those edges. Okay, now I am applying more of the deep or the black blue color just to make that edge stand out and to give it some dimension so it doesn't look like all one like flat color. And I'm bringing it underneath with the detail brush just on the outer corner of the eye, that same dark blue. Okay, now with a clean blending brush, I'm blending the lines out a little bit. Not too much, because we did a lot of blending before. Okay, now I'm going with the shimmery blue from the Bhcosmetics palette and the detail brush into the inner corner, top and bottom. Line your waterline with the black eyeliner pencil. And now I am blending the blue underneath. And then blending it out more with the fluffy brush. Okay, so eyeliner. I'm not going for a super dramatic wing, more like a basic wing. And I love this eyeliner from Rimmel. It's a great liquid eyeliner. Okay, now I'm adding the MAC Reflex to the inner corner of the eye to add some glittery, beautiful sparkle. I love, love, love this glitter. It is so, so beautiful. Okay, mascara. Thick coat on top and a little bit on the bottom. I fuss a lot. Alright, well, there's your look. Ooh. And pair it with the chocolate brown lip or a nude lip. And your look is done. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. And I do hope you try this look on yourself. Or you just watch for fun. That's fine too. You don't have to actually go and do it. But if you enjoy watching makeup tutorials for the fun of it, that's awesome too. Yeah, so I didn't show how to do the eyebrows on the tutorial, but I did show you what products I use, and I pretty much just use the same technique that I use for my usual eyebrow tutorial. I didn't use a different technique, I just use a different product. So I hope that was kind of helpful. If you wanted to do the eyebrow, you know what to use, at least that helps you, and you can watch my eyebrow tutorial to see how I fill my eyebrows. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it the thumbs up. Really appreciate it, and it lets me know you're watching. Also, subscribe if you're not already part of the Makeup Artist Me makeup lovers. Until next time guys, keep rocking.